Mobile web, making your website mobile friendly. Mobile traffic makes up a large part of internet traffic, and it's only growing. Websites in the past have been designed purely for desktop computers and capitalized on their power and screen size. The simple truth is, your clients are already looking at your website on mobile devices, and your website needs to be mobile friendly. A mobile-friendly website takes into account the limited power a mobile device may have in comparison to a standard desktop computer, and retains the qualities of pleasing aesthetics as well as intuitive navigation despite the variety of screen resolutions mobile devices have. Non-mobile friendly website. First, let's see what a non-mobile friendly website looks like. This is Judy and Maria's Travel.com, a successful vacation planning website which is clearly meant to take advantage of the screen size and power of a desktop computer. Here we can see what the website looks like running on multiple screen sizes side by side for comparison. In particular, take note of the mobile phone image. Here is a large view of the website loaded onto a smartphone emulator. Initially, the only thing we can make out is the logo. As we scroll around the page, we quickly find there is no clear view in which everything, or even some things, are clearly within view. Even turning the page to landscape view does not solve the problem. At this point, some users will be discouraged and either wait until they can log onto the website from a desktop, or worse, go to another site that they can more easily maneuver. Mobile-friendly website. There are multiple ways to characterize a mobile-friendly website. The following example depicts the most flexible approach. Here we can see the Spiffy homepage, spiffywebteam.com. Just like with the previous example, the site is optimized on the desktop. Unlike the previous site, however, as the resolution changes, the qualities of the text and imagery adjust to optimize for the current screen size. Not only do text boxes move when necessary, in this case from a two-column layout to a single column, but also images can be removed to allow for faster load times and more manageable interfaces. Here we can see a multitude of resolutions running simultaneously for comparison. Here we can see a blown-up version of the phone resolution. Complicated structures. Text and images are not the only items to consider. Some websites have more complicated structures, such as calendar of events, which may not be easily navigated on a mobile device. Notice, for example, the calendar on the desktop page of yorkrotary.org. One way to handle this can be seen on the yorkrotary.org mobile site. Here we can see the events calendar has been stripped out of the main page and put onto its own page. This adjustment allows for a simplified main page which has fewer elements to load and is therefore able to load faster, and a more easily navigated single column approach on both the main page and the newly created calendar of events page. E-commerce. Another important thing to consider is e-commerce. Something as simple as filling out a form can become difficult to manage on a mobile device if no optimization has been considered. Without aligning to appropriate dimensions, clients may believe they have filled in all of the required fields, only to find some fields required scrolling to the right, or worse, they may not find the fields out of view and simply give up. At the Affinigent website, we can see a standard online form in desktop view, and by resizing the browser, we can go to mobile view, like so. Notice all of the fields are now in a single column approach so that they cannot be overlooked. Options to ensure my website is mobile friendly. Now that we have seen some of the ways in which becoming mobile friendly is beneficial, it's important to consider what option is best for your current website. Option 1. Create and maintain a mobile page. Quick and cost-effective solution. Creating a separate single page optimized for mobile devices is as simple as adding a single page to any website. On the new page, you can choose to offer the essential information intended, such as contact info or business hours. Not very flexible. However, with only a single page to work with, it may not be possible to translate all of your current desktop page's information to the new mobile page. For example, if YorkRotary.org only had a single mobile page, it would likely have to exclude the calendar of events entirely. Option 2. Create and maintain a separate website. May be best for certain websites, perhaps companies running on legacy systems. Requires maintaining multiple websites for each different device intended to be optimized for. Minimally requires maintaining a desktop page and a mobile page. This solution can be complicated, but in some circumstances it is the best way to go. The primary downside is anytime a change is necessary to the desktop site, the same change should be implemented in the mobile site, which is essentially doubling the workload of maintaining your websites. Option 3. Responsive web design. Implement a responsive web design. Flexible, long-term solution. As previously shown on the spiffywebteam.com site, responsive web design uses fluid grids with varying column widths and image sizes. Mobile devices change as time goes on, including the wide array of screen sizes. Responsive web design takes into consideration any different device size that comes along. You only have to maintain your content at one place, rather than creating multiple pages or even websites which have to be updated separately.